Here we go. Let me just make sure. Do you want to check on your? I think we're good. Yeah. Okay. Can you see it?
I'm gonna search. I guess I have to search you. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And then I will start. I think
there we go.
there is a back. Yeah. Okay. We're good. All right. Happy Sunday. Welcome to Mindset Bytes. When always a beautiful day begins with a beautiful mindset. And I want to introduce Melissa here.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, we have some viewers here. So we're all connected. We're good. So Melissa, tell us a little bit about yourself. Let the audience know who you are. Phil.
Yeah. First of all, thank you so much for taking the time to interview me. I'm so happy to be here with you guys and to share a little bit about mindset, because mindset is something that will carry you through your personal development. If it doesn't mean anything now, it will mean something in the future for yourself. So I'm a mom of two. I guess I would call myself an entrepreneur or a hashtag mompreneur.
Nice.
Because that is a hashtag now. Born and
Mhm.
raised in Chicago. I've been in California since I was 2006. Yeah,
Huh?
and been loving. I feel like Orange County is my home. And I have embarked on a few new journeys, which I love to share about with you guys. And that's me in a nutshell. And I have a background in fashion merchandising and went to the School of International Academy of Design and Tech. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. If you guys are joining us, hashtag live. If you're checking us on the replays, hashtag replay. Again, this is Melissa, and we are going to go into what is your story that got you to where you're at today. So what we really want to focus on or spotlight on Melissa is she is, I don't know the official label that you put, but representative of Savvy.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that story of how you stumbled upon Savvy, or how that all came together.
Well, our official title is a brand partner. And the reason why we are a brand partner is the company doesn't want you to be a rep. You're not repping the brand, you're a partner with the company, because they know very well that we make up the foundation of this company. And without us, we can't work. And without them, we can't work. So we work together, we're a partnership. And the way I stumbled upon Savvy is it's a new company, yet it still has yet to launch. So just to give you a scope, it is brand new. We're actually going to be launching in September, and we're taking this company global. So it's going to be outside even the US. And we are growing day by day. We are growing. As of right now, we have 7,000 brand partners. And the way I found out was with my friend. She's like, you have a background in fashion. You have to do this. And I was like, yeah, but I also don't want to do this in the middle of a pandemic. She's like, no, even more so. You need to do this in the middle of a pandemic. I was like, all right, I'll look at it. And the minute I heard her say pre-launch, ground floor, I was like, wait, what? This is a brand new company and I get to help build it from the ground up. Like, how beautiful is it? Just imagine a skyscraper and you're at the ground zero. You go to New York and you see ground zero, and you guys saw the opposite of it with the Twin Towers being built. Unfortunate story, but you see the ground zero. That means more than the skyscraper. The foundation has to be strong. So I said, yes. I said, this is what God has put in my path. And I so badly, with my background, I'm a person that likes to serve, support. And then when I found out it's about women winning, and it's a woman's background of like just chicks coming together with clothes,
Right.
I was like, I'm all here. That is my jam. And what I want to bring up as far as mindset goes, I worked with a lot of companies before. I worked with Fendi, Gucci, Oakley, Coach. I worked for all of these brands before. And one thing that I did not find with it is finding diversity and acceptance of body positivity. Now, if you know, like Gucci only goes up to a size 12. I have turned people away because we don't have their size, and it's very unfortunate. And I'm just like, many people could afford it. And it wasn't the price problem. It was a size problem. And in European size, I'm like a size, 36 in their size.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's just like, okay, what are we really saying here? And
Mhm.
with Savvy, what's amazing is that it's for every BODY. We go up to a size 3X and we go down to a size extra small, extra small,
Mhm.
actually. So there is no one out there that couldn't wear this brand. And it takes you from working out in the morning to dropping off your kids at school and picking them up, having a dress to wear when you go out. It goes through your whole, you could pack a whole suitcase of Savvy for your trip and be fine.
Nice.
So that's the number one reason I joined, is because the push forward of it is the mission is to get women to move, and it's the everyday woman. So that I stood for that. And if you guys
Awesome.
remember the Dove commercial with all the women of different colors, shapes, and sizes, that's what Savvy is. Yeah.
Nice. And who actually who's the founders of Savvy?
We have Ken Porter and Jen Ashby, and they actually
Okay.
come from other direct sale companies. And they saw a gap in the fashion world that they wanted to push for a community based company. Now, it goes beyond leggings. Yes, we're known for leggings, but it goes beyond that because they wanted a community of people that were going to come together and be part of something and pull women up, have women win, and be a tribe and to come together. So who doesn't want more friends?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And I know, I mean, our audience out there, there's a huge focus on, body image and, whether or not they're comfortable with their body or not. Like, it sounds like Savvy really just accommodates, like, we're all beautiful in
Yeah.
whatever shape and size, and you guys have something for it, right?
Yes, we embody all of that. And that is why when we actually do our advertisements and we do our photo shoots and things like that, we create a photo shoot that shows every body type, every race, every color. And we try to make sure that we include everyone. And also by price point and style and size, and it is, like I said, for every person.
Mhm. Nice.
Yeah.
So we have quite a few viewers out there. So you guys let me hear, let myself and Melissa know that you're out there. #live. If you have
Yes.
questions throughout the interview, feel free to pop them in the comments. And then Melissa and I will answer as best as we can. But so Melissa is a brand partner with Savvy. So tell us exactly what do you do as a brand partner, because it's a little different. It's not your normal MLM format. So walk us through that a little bit.
Honestly, we wear and share clothes. To put it simply, I mean, I wish there was some sort of like really dramatic thing that we do, but
Mhm.
really it is wearing and sharing the clothes. And you know what an amazing outfit is going to do for you. Just think about your wedding day. You think about, your outfit that you wear to an interview. There is something that gives you power and confidence to really take that on. And with Savvy, we say in our tribe, we say it's armor. Because for us, when we feel confident and we put on those leggings or we put on that sweater or we put on the jacket,
Mhm.
we know that we're representing, one, something amazing that's a movement, and two, it just makes you feel beautiful. And it's all about, bless you, it's all about the feeling and the fact that you can take on your day with that much more confidence. So,
Right.
does that answer your question there?
Yeah, and then
Okay.
when we were talking earlier too, you said there's no inventory,
No,
you don't have parties. It's just wearing the clothes and
no.
sharing it.
Yes. And when you sign on with us as a brand partner, you can do it a few different ways. You can sign on as a discount customer and really get amazing clothes for a
Mm.
fraction of the price. You get wholesale pricing.
Mhm.
You can become a brand partner with us, and you get a link when you actually join us, and you can share that with your friends. They go shopping, they're your customer for life. It's that simple. You don't have to do any ground floor work or any kind of like,
Right.
parties or phone calls or things like that. It is just as easy as if you saw something on Amazon and you were going to share it with your friends, and that's all we do.
Yeah.
New product comes out every Friday, and Friday at 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, AM, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard
Mhm.
Time, we do a fashion show live on Facebook and Instagram. Then
Nice.
at 30 minutes later, everything drops in the app. But what's really different about Savvy is every Friday you get a new line of clothes.
Mhm.
Every Friday, almost all the time at 10:35, things are sold out.
Wow.
And it's so much fun. It's almost like QVC where you're like seeing the time tick down and you're like, okay, gotta get it ordered.
Right.
And
Nice.
it's just so much fun. It's so much fun. Can I say anything about Savvy? It is absolutely fun. And I know when I go into my closet and I pull something out and I put it on my body, I'm just like, I feel proud. I feel really, really proud. And during the month of December, we actually went and donated outfits to a charity. That every outfit that you bought over $99 actually donated an entire outfit to a woman in need. And that was in Utah. So it was local.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
It was an amazing drop. We have a video on my page if you guys want to check out my profile on Facebook. Jen Ashby went with a truck full of clothes, donated at the shelter. It was just amazing. So it's a little bit about what we do is that we're really big on giving back. And it was so heartwarming to watch that video. The other thing that we do is that you can come on as a brand partner. So back to your question, you can sign on as a brand partner. You can build this business. We are pre-launch right now. So you can build this from the ground up, be part of the founders pool, which is amazing. And be part of something new, something fresh, something that's going to really set the tone for body positivity. And mamas, if you have a daughter who's a teenager or anybody older, your kids might steal your clothes. And I've heard that from a couple of moms who are like, she's not giving me my sweater back or my leggings. But you really are a walking billboard. I went to a rope course yesterday and literally I was just standing there like trying to figure out the rope course, and 2 or 3 women, I think 3 women actually came up to me like, I love your leggings. Where did you get those? And I'm like, well, let me tell you. This is what this brand is. You are just wearing and sharing the clothes so organically. You're not a salesperson at all. Like us chicks naturally do this, right?
Right.
We talk about stuff like this all the time. So really, I wouldn't say that you would be a salesperson at all with this. So
Nice. Hi, Phyllis. Phyllis is joining us.
Hi.
Do you have the leggings on?
I do. Let me see if I can
Let's see it. Yeah.
And
I should have prepped you to show us an outfit.
So these are the leggings, and these are the Solia's leggings. You can see it kind of just, it sucks you in right there.
Yeah.
What's great is in the back. Sorry if I'm flashing anyone, but it sits down in the back, and it really makes your booty look that much better. But
nice.
These have a compression. This is the sea green color. And then this is a jacket none of us can take off, honestly. I know it's a little warm here in Southern California today, but this is the Sherpa jacket. So
I like it.
See, like, this is an entire outfit.
I
wear, honestly, that's what's so great about Savvy is that you can take your outfits, like I said, from working out in leggings, mix and mashing it with some amazing clothes. And then this jacket is just like, it's called the Amy Full Zip, and it's named after one of our brand partners, which is really, really cool. Yeah.
Nice. Soon there'll be a Melissa something other piece.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And that's what's so great is about when you join is that you have these opportunities to do that because everybody is new.
Yeah. So you kind of walked us through what the signature process as far as how you kind of promote your product. I mean, it's pretty organic with just, wearing and sharing. Anything else of why Savvy's different than the other companies that are out there right now?
I mean, I think I hit on that quite a bit. Yeah. And I said that, it's community-based. It's not so much, it goes beyond the product. And my friend, Natalie Flowers, she's amazing. She's actually using this company, and she comes from other direct sale companies. She came to this brand and she left everything behind because she saw the mission of this company. She saw that it was in pre-launch. She saw the vision. She wants to build, and she went to Africa 5 years ago. I think it was 5 years ago. And she saw that there was a need for clean water. And she said, and she feels that God put this on her heart, that this was her vehicle that was going to help build those 100 clean water wells. She wants to build 100 clean water wells because she was tired of seeing the kids being sick, either dying just because of one simple thing, which is what we have here in the US, which is clean water. And so she's already built, I think she said 3 wells already. And she began with me in September. So you can see that there's so much of a growth and so much of an opportunity with this brand. And because it's so simple, it's easily duplicatable. So it's not only about us, and it's not only about the clothes. It's the vehicle that's going to drive your dreams and give you the freedom that you need, especially as mamas. We don't want to miss out on a lot of things with our kids, you know? And so that's why I think that this company is so beautiful, because of the humbleness, the pouring of love, and the outgiving of so much more than just our clothes, so much more than just a business. It goes beyond that, because that's what makes up our community.
Right. So talk to us about, because you kind of mentioned it, but so the company and the business side, you kind of mesh that with, you know, your motherly duties, your family. So talk about, you know, how does that work for you? How does that, you know, how do you orchestrate that or organize, you know, everything you're doing? Because I know you're doing more than just Savvy, but like, what does that look like as far as just making it all work?
Okay. I mean,
somehow,
you guys, this may not work for anyone else. You got to find what works for you and what you can actually live up to. I really believe that you got to find what you can stick with. And sometimes you have to look at your goal, and you got to know where you're going to stick that flag. If that flag is to be the top of the tier in the company, then you got to figure out how to get there and what it's going to take. You really have to have that mindset. You're going to have to push all those gears in order for you to get there. And so when I sat down and my friend introduced me to this company, I said, okay, this might be the vehicle that I need to really fulfill something that I wanted 9 years ago, which is when I left my job. I'm a stay-at-home mom for 9 years. Not anymore. I actually have more than my fair share. But I said, you know what? Tomorrow's never promised. I'm going to make sure that I don't go to my grave with some regrets. So I sat down and I did my real estate course. That's what I did. I graduated from that in November, submitted everything. I have a test date coming up. And so I'm pushing for things that I know that are going to give me freedom, time, and money. And, you know, whatever your relationship with money, but it can buy you some freedom. You can make money while you sleep. So all of these things kind of correlated to me wanting to serve. And as far as my day goes, you got to join the 5 a.m. club. You really do, because you got to find the time between dropping off your kids before they wake up and then bedtime, right? That's really your jam. That's like the 1 hours that are blocked off. And even if you wanted to push yourself for hours, you could find someone to pick up your kids. You don't necessarily always have to be there for that. And you can find someone to go get your groceries for you. So there are ways that you can actually implement some hours of work. So in the morning, I wake up, I actually do a prayer in my head. I tell myself these positive affirmations. I'm a good mom. I am building a future for my kids. I am a beautiful person inside out. I am here to serve. And those are the things I tell myself over and over and over again. And I read on my phone. I'm not a book person. I have this running joke with my spouse that I can't finish a book. I will read a few pages and then the book sits on the shelf next to me. So I read a positive affirmation. I do my affirmations to myself, and then I move on with my day, or I have a little bit of time in the morning and I will work my business. And that's what's great about Savvy, is that you can work your business. If you have one of these, you have a business. And I think everyone has one of these. So during that time, I make sure I get as much as I can done, because I know that I can reach out to my East Coast people during that time. And then I work my business in the evening after 8 o'clock at night. And then the kids go to bed and I am there intentional 8 to 9 and working my business, making sure I do the cutoff time by minimum, I would say 9 o'clock, max probably 10 o'clock. You have to sit down and block off time. Otherwise, you're not intentional and you won't move on with your day, and you'll be like, guilt, I didn't get this, this, and this done. I will recommend something to you guys. It's called the 5-second journal. Have you guys ever heard of Mel Robbins? She's amazing. And her 5-second rule is just, that book is awesome. And so I have this journal, and it's not labeled, but what's great about it is you open the book, it'll tell you how you feel. It has a radar. I feel this way because I can have more energy if I do this, my top project. What are some things I can go to do to get to that, closer to my goal? And then on the other side is basically just plain notes. My light's catching it. Hang on. There we go. It's all blank. It's a brain dump, or you can do from 8 to whatever. But what's awesome is it takes just a few minutes to jot that down and you have your day organized. So yeah, I really do not have a hard and fast rule when it comes to the weekend. I mean, bets are off. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's that finding the time for yourself and finding the time for your business, and then everything else can go in between that. But you really got to make sure that you're balancing it so that you're not looking like this in front of your kids.
Yeah.
Especially at a young age, they don't get it. And I feel
Oh,
like when
yeah.
they're teenagers, they might do that to us. But
I'm not there yet.
no, we're not there yet. I got
Not yet.
a few more years before that happens. Yeah.
Right? Oh. Well, those are good. Is that an actual like Mel Robbins
Yes.
book that she
Yeah.
put out? That's cool. I've
it's
never
on her
seen the journal.
website. Yeah, it has the beginning. It tells you what to fill out and how to fill it out, but it's really great because it just takes a few things done, and then it says to get SHIT done in the beginning. So how to get that done?
Yeah.
Planning it out does help, at least mentally, so you can get those things down, but it's more focused on getting that one project that you want to get off your list, and what are some ways you can work at doing it, because you can make a huge to-do list and then get so bogged down that you're not done with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys smash some hearts if you guys can relate to Melissa's tips and how she organizes her day. I definitely do. I've talked about the 5-second rule, and everyone always loves that. All right, so what is the biggest win or success story in your business right now? It's fair.
I would say just reaching out to people at a time like this where a lot of us are so isolated. And a time like this, I don't know about you, but I could have gone into a deep, dark hole if it wasn't for this community, not the company, the community. And us keeping each other accountable. So most of us, if not all of us, are moms. And I have met the most beautiful people on my team and in the group and in the company. And what's great about Savvy is I could go to somebody else's team, I can go to corporate, I can reach out to anyone and they'd be able to help me. But the biggest success is having a tight-knit community, I think. I could say numbers, I could say product, I could say the company, but really it's the people. That's been the biggest success. And I have been able to save people mentally, because direct sales has a negative kind of stigma behind it. But honestly, even real estate actually has a direct sale kind of like structure as well too. Not a lot of people know that. And really, the thing I want to say about that is you have a tribe, and it sounds like such a cliche name to say, like my tribe, but honestly, they really are. They're the people that you can turn to when you have a problem personally, and you can have a problem in your business, and they're always there to help you and support you. I'm going through the hardest year of my life with having to learn how to cope, how to parent it in a COVID era. I mean, I mean, all of us are there right now. Like, how do you explain so many things to your kids? Like, no, we're not going to the pool. No, you can't go to that person's house. It's hard and it's draining. And on top of that, we're conformed in a space when we were able to just run around and hug people and do whatever we want. So yeah, I really feel like that the win of this specifically is that we are keeping a positive mindset. We have a group of people that we are so driven to find some positivity in people's lives and change their lives with this company. And we're offering a job and opportunity when so many people have lost their jobs, that are home with their kids, that really need community, and they need a job, and need to be able to take care of their kids during like 8 to 3 doing homeschooling. So this is an outlet, I think, and it's a very positive one, and we all look good doing it. So when the pandemic hit and this company launched, they were going to launch 3 lines, but they said nobody's going to be wearing dresses, nobody's going to be wearing nice clothes, so they launched the footwear line first. And so they've actually built that line out. They have some amazing manufacturers that they're working with as well too. We're ethically sourced as well as, so yeah, I would say the biggest win is that community that I'm proud. I'm so proud of them. So, so proud. And anytime I talk to them, I'm like, these are my friends. Yes.
That's cool. But I like that. that they you refer them as your tribe, your you keep saying there's your keywords are you're serving. Um, uh, I mean, it doesn't even sound like you're selling it because you're not really, but like the community is, and moms
Beautiful.
out there need community and support, whether
Yes.
it is with Savvy or just in general. But I think a lot of women out there could definitely relate as far as all of the everything that's going on and needs some sort of lifeline. And it sounds that
Yes.
Savvy has that.
Yeah, it was my lifeline for sure. It definitely was like a lifesaver. Like somebody threw me a life raft, and
Mhm.
because I was drowning, all of us were drowning. I mean, at some point, we all grieved something, whether it's our job or private, time that we have in our space or a person that we lost. It's
Mhm.
hard. Life is
Yeah.
hard, but why do it alone?
Right. Right. So let's talk about the vision for what is the vision for Savvy going forward in 2021, and then we'll talk about what your vision for your business and your life. But talk to me about Savvy first. What is their vision for 2021?
2021 really is getting to launch day
Okay.
and really testing the market. So every time we drop a line of clothes, what they're really doing is they're testing the color, the size, the fit. They're getting feedback. And that's really up to us as brand partners right now. And they're laying down the foundation of this company. And they have had such tremendous growth that products were selling out, website was crashing, all these technologies that they are advancing in, I have never seen in a company before. And at the speed that they're going at is insanity. I mean, Jen Ashby was on one of the fashion. She's like, these are going to sell out because you all are crazy. Because they're all crazy about this stuff. It was a pair of joggers. But as far as the vision goes, we definitely want to create a lifestyle brand and a
Right.
lifestyle brand that builds a community of people that are going to come together. We're going to go beyond women's clothing. And I don't know what the rumor is. I heard there's a men's line, and I'm like super pumped about it. Because you know what? Why not? Right. And then we're all in athleisure wear, all of us. So definitely the target is September 20th. That's really our target date. It may change, but they want to make sure they get it right before we fully launch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what is your vision for Melissa in 2021? What is, I don't know if you do like, taglines, your motto, whatever your New Year's resolution, but what does it look like for you?
Well, I don't have like a saying, but I do have a word. And
Okay.
this word stuck with me last year. And the word is to pivot. We've
Pivot.
all had to learn to pivot. I mean, from wearing a mask to not being able to hug our friends and family, or to losing our job, working at home. There's been all these restrictions on us. You could either take these restrictions and be bummed out about it, or find a way to pivot. And pivot in basketball is just a little minor turn. It's a minor turn. And I learned this from Kobe Bryant. It's just a minor fraction of a turn that can actually help your jump shot. So just take 2021, the lessons that you learned from 2020, and I will say that was my best year because it hit the reset button on my life. It really showed me what was important. It showed me what I can accomplish, and it pushed the envelope for me because we all sat down. We're like, we got so much time now. What can I do? And I think that it was more of a detox. We got to see, what really matters to us, what we want to do. And that's where I pushed the reset button and I said, I'm going to pivot. Just a tiny little turn, one step in front of the other. That is how you're going to walk. And if anything, I went to UPW. I'll share this real quick. I went to UPW, and that's Unleash the Power Within with Tony Robbins. The first day, they make you walk on fire.
Wow.
Yes. So if you've seen Oprah do this, there is a bed of coal and you walk on that. Now, any normal person, be like, I ain't doing that. But you got to get your mindset right. And so what they do is they made us chant, yes, yes. And it's getting you in that beautiful state of mind that power that you could have to accomplish anything. And you stand with your pride and you shout and you scream and you holler, and you get it all out and you like pound your chest. And it's like the most weirdest thing I've ever done in a room of 12,000 people. So we went outside at the LA Convention Center, and there was rows and rows and rows of coal. And just like lemmings, we were just walking on this, like as if we were just walking on just the ground.
Wow.
It didn't even feel like it was walking on fire. But then again, that's the mindset that you need to have. And if you're not personally developing and growing, I always say if you're not growing, you're dying. And you got to move forward and grow. So those are my things I would leave you guys with is find a book, find a buddy, find an accountability person, push your mindset, go outside of your comfort zone, because that's where you're going to grow. I wish I had some magical thing for you guys to say, but you know these words, you've heard it before. It's about action.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of your key points that you keep saying, I love pivot. I love that you see 2020 as a reset, because a lot of people are very negative about 2020. Again, I mean, I just love that they refer to you as brand partners, and that you're all about serving. So let me show you on the bottom for if you guys have any questions about Savvy, hashtag Melissa or hashtag Savvy in the comments. I also put her website on the bottom of the screen, so feel free to reach out there. But it's probably better for them to hashtag Melissa or hashtag Savvy on the comments, right, Melissa? That way you can reach out to them personally.
Message me on either Life of Melissa C on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook, send me a DM. I am more than happy to give you more information about Savvy if you're interested, or if you wanted to buy, that's the website down there to shop. And if you want $25 off your first order, I actually have a few coupon codes to actually give out. Those coupon codes are earned. So they are not just given to us, they are earned coupon codes. So if you want one, I have a few left and they do expire.
Awesome. I was good. My next thing was, what can you offer the audience? But there you go, everyone.
And there's a couple of things that you guys can do. There also is a style box membership. So every month, if you wanted to get like, have you ever Fun boxes or any kind of subscription to like clothes, like Stitch Fix or something like that?
I've seen it. I've never personally,
Yeah. So something Savvy offers is really cool. It just, you pay $99 a month and you can pick out your clothes and you get 15% off and $110 shopping credit when you pay just $99. It's just really fun. And so if you don't pick it out that month for yourself, you can have them curate something for you and they'll ship it out for you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Perfect. So I think we covered everything, and we are about 3 minutes over, but I know we're not on our regular time at 7:00. So I know a lot of my audience will be chiming in probably a little bit later, which is fine. You guys hashtag replay. Again, if you have any questions about Savvy or Melissa, or want to pick Melissa's brain, because she has a lot of ideas and her mindset is awesome, and just how she kind of, this is officially my first conversation with you, but amazing. I've seen all your feed. But hashtag Melissa, hashtag Savvy in the comments. Let her know if you want more information. And any last words, Melissa, you want to leave with our audience?
Honestly, tomorrow's not promised. Today is what's promised. So do what you want to do before you go to your grave. And harshly as I put it, it is if 2020 has taught us anything, today is what counts. So definitely push yourself to do what you always want to do. I went on a rope course and I dropped from a 5-story building and I zip lined down. You guys, I couldn't have done that if I wasn't strong up here.
Awesome. Actually, Melissa did share a group with me, which I thought was pretty phenomenal, especially to get you out. So I don't know if you want to touch really briefly on it before we say due to everyone, but tell them about the adventures. Yes. I'm going to look into it.
So if you guys, I'm going to give a big shout out to Tyvon. She is amazing. You know, as far as mindset goes, that woman has got it down. And I think what she's doing is beautiful. So she gets people together to do an adventure every month. I think last month she said they all went skydiving, which I wouldn't have the guts to do on my own. And so she got a group of people, I think she said close to 40 people to do it. This time around, we went through a rope course and it was awesome. I mean, I still have burns underneath my armpits, but I was able to drop and zip line down 5 stories. Next
Wow.
month, I think she's projecting to do the longest zip line in California, which I think is in La Jolla. So if you guys want more information on that, I can hook you up with Ty. She is awesome, and she gets these people together to step outside of your comfort zone and do something memorable.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah.
All right. And that's what we have for you. Thank you, Melissa, for joining us and inspiring us and sharing tidbits about Savvy. Look out for it, you guys. Drop date, you said September 20th. Yeah. But again, hashtag replay, hashtag Melissa and Savvy if you have any questions. And we will see you next Sunday at 7 o'clock. All right. Thank you guys
so much. Thank you for your time.